Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to clean a mango. I'm not very proud of this fact, but it's only recently that I actually learned how to open a mango. Don't ask me why, I almost never worked with them. So, it's super easy. This is a bit overripe, but... So basically, what you're doing, you're cutting half a finger length away from the tip, and you're cutting out this way. So, kind of like that. That's the first part. You're doing the same on the other side. And now, the core is kind of like this. So you're cutting it this way. So, let's do it this side first. Now there's not overly a lot of meat on this because I did already a large part of it. This one you want to hug a little bit more. Woo! Flipping it all onto its side here also helps a lot with this process. Bam. Now this side here, I mean, you could process it a little bit more. I normally just take bites out of it. Excellent. So now, you're cutting this into, I guess, quarters or even like eighths. And what you're doing, it's very similar to the de-seeding tomato video. So you're cutting a little bit of section here. Wait, let me turn. You're cutting like this, and you're pushing down this way, and then you're slicing the bottom. And, I mean, if you don't get completely all of it, you just grab and you just cut it off. But generally, it comes off right away. Super clean and easy. I'll do it again. Bam. See? It all came off. And that's it. And then the next step, you're flipping it over, cutting it once or twice. And you got your dices. If you want perfect dices, now you have to basically do an extra step. So let me just take this off. And this is a little bit more wasteful, but you're cutting this like that. You're basically like trying to square it off. So let's say you're cutting the tip here. So let's make a square. Cutting tip here. Cutting tip here. And you almost have a square now. So this is like your rectangle or your square. Boop. Like that. Let me see if I could get a better angle. Okay, so now you're cutting it like this, for example. And you're going to be a little bit more careful. And there you go. Perfect squares. Normally you don't need to do perfect squares and you don't want to be wasteful. So the first way that I showed you is the best way. But I mean, if you really want perfect squares, all you got to do is cut the edges off. Make sure they're nice and flush. And then you cut. And then you're good to go. So that's the video on how to do a mango. I hope that you learned this way before me, because I'm very embarrassed to not have known this before. But I know now. So I love each and every one of you. Like and subscribe at the bottom if you liked the video. And I'm going to see you next time. Bye-bye.